there's
and
just
they,
so much you could, to be looking forward to and being excited um
bro, I'm not gonna hold
about.
you. I get a little antsy with the happening around the corner because I feel like Michael Saylor, where I'm just looking for another 600 million so I can buy more Bitcoin. Feel me? So I can ask my rich friends. You know what? I got your brother's number. I'm gonna text him, my rich friends. Like, yo, bro, can I borrow a quick 100 mil? Think about some crypto.
Let me borrow a little, a
No,
small loan of $1 million.
no, right on some Trumpito shit. Yeah,
But Trump coin's been pumping too. That's actually funny. Something
actually,
we could talk about.
and I'm not a part of it. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're not going too crazy right now, but I just see them kind of pumping today. But that's something I would look into is shrimp. We'll go over that right now in a second.
Shrimp
But
for the win.
but yeah, yeah, I'm feeling good, man. How about yourself though, man? You're doing good?
Bro,
Everything.
blessed. I'm excited. This month, not just this week, but this month is so dope, bro. Hit a few milestones financially, hit a
Let's go.
milestone with my girl. It's great. Like the family coming together, a lot of things, synchronicities. Feel
I
me? So
love that, bro.
it's really dope to see, honestly. Honestly, man.
Love that for you, Brad.
Appreciate you.
Brother.
Ah,
But without further ado, man, we can go ahead and waste no more time and just straight go into it. So, I
juggernaut.
will start off with some just crypto stuff. I won't take too long because I just mainly just want to hit the plays that I have the most conviction on. I'm not gonna go over a lot of things like I usually do. Kind of want to get brief and straight to the point. So
Well,
yeah,
at the
Bitcoin
same
has.
time, bro, like you drop so much nuggets in the Discord itself that like, yo, we're gonna use this as a good plugin. That like at the end of the day, if y'all not a part of the Discord or the Money Heist Discord, make sure because Kevo he'll put in his thoughts, his convictions on the calls. But at the same time, if you want that live time analysis, that in the moment, Kevo like full degeneracy, he's saying, yo, buy base right now. Buy what was the other one? Proppy prop. I don't know. I bought some though.
Yeah, probably
Yeah, prop.
probably
I did buy
something
some.
actually.
I bought some Brett too. I've been, bro.
Oh.
I mean, my girl get hungry, but it's all right. She can eat later.
She's gotta eat. We
Yeah.
got to put food on the table.
All right. I give
No
her a noodle,
cat. But
a little ramen pot.
yeah, definitely tap in if you're not in the Discord. Tap in Money Heist Discord. Completely free, guys. Just free value. We want to just make sure you guys, have capital just to invest in. And mainly just focus on having that capital to play with instead of just investing in which is I think is a really good thing. Definitely invest in your education and knowledge. I think that's something we all done here, I'm sure. But we just wanted to keep it just free for now and give you guys as much value so you can capitalize on the opportunity because crypto is very time sensitive right now. We don't get these kind of opportunities that often. So, I'd rather just have people, use that money to multiply it and then later on universe will compensate, right? But
Exactly. The better shit. I mean, we be good.
but without further ado, I'm gonna just go over my biggest conviction plays right now that just basically my biggest holdings and just you know but to be transparent, this is like stuff that I personally hold. But like there's a reason why I'm holding because I'm convicted and I'm not just holding something just because I think it's cool or like I don't know like just not putting any thought behind it. Like these are things that I think will all do very well and just outperform a lot of tokens. So we could start with the memes that I'm most convicted with right now, and obviously Brett is my number one meme. I'm very convicted in. A lot of people are probably like, bro, like why you so bullish on Brett? Like it's already at like $600 million market cap, and it's like, dude, that's fine. Like I think people just miss out on the big picture of like they don't really understand the heights that this can go to. I think a lot of people are just kind of like, oh, it's already a bigger market cap. Why would I, 8% meme coin like that? But I think like this is the play, one of the biggest plays of this year because you're basically one is this is the number one meme coin on Base. And for those that don't know what Base is a blockchain, right? It's actually Coinbase's blockchain. So Coinbase is the biggest giant exchange in the whole entire world. And now that BNB isn't as it's still big, but the founder CEO CZ he got into some trouble doing a lot of sketchy stuff, so he got arrested. So that's not bad.
No way. Actually, I thought
Well,
he
yeah,
just like I
he's
thought he
part of all
got
that stuff. I
bro.
don't
I
know if he's
did
not arrested yet, but he
with the
is.
FTX,
Yeah, CZ
bro.
got. I don't know if you saw that.
No, so like recap. Long story short, what happened was I thought Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX that was its own thing. CZ and BNB tried to help out, but they couldn't. So whatever, they just stayed to the side. And then eventually, I thought CZ sold BNB to like whoever got his bag and then left.
Nah, he got clapped. He got clapped because he was doing
Crazy.
stuff. Yeah,
Yo, you know who next? That fucking nerd from ETH, nigga. Fuck out of here. We're gonna taking Solana number 2, baby.
Vitalik.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, whatever that school shooter
well,
ass nigga.
actually,
Yeah.
that's the thing. This is where base kind of comes in. Is base is a solution for ETH. So
Oh,
base is kind of like
not a
base
solution.
is the incubated layer 2. So now that's kind of gonna help ETH and people like with gas fees. And they actually just announced they're doing this whole swap thing where it's like you won't even have to worry about the ETH gas fees anymore and stuff like that. And if you're already using just the base chain in general, it's like Solana, it's fast,
Mhm.
cheap,
Yep.
boom, instant, like it's pretty flawless. And the thing is, well, the thing is, and also why I'm like pretty bullish on base is because the security is better than Solana. Like Solana, dude, the chain goes down. The chain's been just
Bro, so
congested.
bad, so congested.
It's
I
kind of
literally
like,
set an alarm, not no cap, and this is like a good piece of advice for any of y'all who trying to like exchange Solana. I set an alarm for 3 in the morning for London session, not even to trade, just to fucking swap my Solana and stake it on Radeon. Crazy. It did work after a few tries, but like I was not exchanging it
yeah, the
at
last couple of days, bro, it's just been mad annoying. It's like
mad stupid
transactions
and
aren't
bro.
going through right away. They
Yes.
keep failing. So it's like that's a big question mark. And if like they can't fix it, and you have an emerging chain like this, Coinbase is literally chain, bro. I think Coinbase is gonna dominate the same way that Binance, one of the biggest exchanges, same way as FTX climbed up, was one of the top 10 coins. BNB is one of the top 10 coins. What's another massive one? Like layer ones like AVAX, ARB, right? These are people that like massive tokens. And I think Coinbase, once if they do which I think they will, they don't even have a base doesn't even have a token yet. So whenever they decide to do a token, and they're gonna most likely do an airdrop because airdrop is one of the best marketing tools.
Mhm.
Same with meme coins. This is why meme coins drive so much attention and traction is because it's just like a marketing tool. It gets people's attention. Is like, oh, like and it just brings in so many people. So that's why meme coins and then potentially base airdrop. They might do it in this bull run. If they do that, that will be billions of dollars. Same way BNB did airdrops, our ABACs, they all did the airdrops that were worth like so much money. Now that's more money that's going into the chain and that every one of us can have if you're using the chain, right? That's why I'm like, oh, start using base because I mean, if they do decide to do airdrop, you get free money, right? Same way we got free money from Juke. Like you can do that potentially right with base. And we're
Nah.
early too, guys. Like going back to Brett, Brett, can you guys see the Discord?
Yeah.
Freaking Chad, bro. But like, that's not the point. Is this is going to be the first meme coin on base chain to hit $1 billion market cap. Right now, it's at 650. Right, it's at $650 million market cap right now. So this is going to be the first. This is history, right? First meme coin, top meme coin on base to hit $1 billion. So usually what happens when a meme coin cracks $1 billion market cap, it goes multi billions, right? You saw that happen with right? Dog with Pat. You saw that happen with Bonk. You saw that happen with Pepe. Last cycle, you saw that happen to a freaking nuclear extent with Dogecoin and Shiba. Bro, Doge went to $90 billion market cap. Shiba went to I think it was like $40 billion, $50 billion or something like that. So, I think since those are the old ones of last cycle, the emerging ones from this cycle, like the pips, like the whiffs, the top meme coins on each chain are gonna could go to that extent of tens of billions and dollar market caps, which means the price of those tokens are just gonna go nuclear. And this is an opportunity for us to do 20, 30, 40, 50 X's or more, maybe potentially, right? Uh, and then another thing to put in perspective, Brett has about almost 70,000 holders. This thing just launched, I think, like a month or two ago. So like the fact that it already has this many holders, but it's not even a lot. Like it might seem like a lot to like the random meme coins that pop up every day,
Mhm.
but for something like a Shiba got to 1.3 million holders. So I think once we see, and this is all before just the pre like euphoria mania that we see. So once we get to those heights, we'll see that, definitely see Brett get to like, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of holders as well. And since Coinbase has 100 million users, um, but the chain itself, base chain, only has 3 million. So we are within the first 3 million users, right? Think about that.
Ah,
Think about that, right? We're literally forefronting billions of dollars that's going to potentially flow into here. And then Coinbase also has backing by BlackRock, RWAs. Coinbase is going to be the spot where it's just going to be like the hub where big institutions trust and they're going to just flow money into that. So we're
bro.
pretty early.
Bro, not even just big institutions, but like I feel like the masses,
The
like
mass.
the retail traders. Because here's the thing, last bull run, and I noticed it especially in this bull run, when everybody started talking about crypto, when my barber told me to buy the top, right? They all had one thing in common. It didn't matter if they all said buy Bitcoin, buy Shiba, buy Doge. It doesn't matter. They all said the same thing. You're gonna go to the app store and you're gonna download Coinbase. They didn't say you're gonna, Phantom Wallet and exchange on Solana Network. They didn't say crypto.com. No, they all said Coinbase. They're like Coinbase is the equivalent of the Robinhood for stocks. Feel me? Like it's the most known, the most friendly, active, like the easiest to use. So, nah, bro.
Facts.
The fact that we're the first 3 mil, not only within
Facts.
Brett, but
You know
within
what
the
I'm
Coinbase space, and
saying?
bro, that's like literally, to me at least, that's like literally saying buy Bitcoin when it's only at $300.
Hey,
And
bro.
you're like, bro, it can go parabolic. I'm like, yeah, it could probably go to 1,000. The next
That's
thing you
what
know,
I'm
it's
saying.
70 fucking K.
You got to be like very convicted on these early plays because a lot of people are like the attention really isn't there. But that's fine. You want to buy when the attention isn't there yet. You want to forefront that attention and momentum and money before it gets there. And that's kind of what we're doing right now because then you can sell as much as you want when everyone wants. You feel me? So that's kind of the plan. And I always say it's like I like to say that like you will buy at the price that you deserve. So like if you're not buying now, you're, oh no, it's too early, blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, you're gonna buy when it's up a couple X's more.
Too
You're like,
fucking
damn, I
late.
should have bought.
Or,
Oh, damn, like it's gonna keep going up another 10X. Like, damn, I should have bought it. And then you'll buy at that price, and that's the price you deserve. I always say, like, buy at the price that you deserve at the end of the day. That's how you get out conviction and just fucking cojones, bro, balls. And this is like not for the weak. Crypto's not for the weak for sure. But you gotta risk it, man. Like at the end of the day, is like if you're not taking risk in this market, you're not going to see those life-changing gains. And it's like
oh, man.
worst case scenario, best case scenario, make, a lot of money. Worst case, you're back to where you started to. So it's
You're
like you
already
got
there.
really nothing to
Might as
lose.
well let me
Yeah,
get COVID.
unless you obviously don't want to risk money that you need, like, that you need for food and like have a roof over your head. But like,
Oh,
yeah, definitely
I
wish I had money.
see. I put rent into when
Hey, anything
crypto,
counts.
fucking gangsta broccoli. What else? I stupidly put it in. Oh, I got rugged by Solana Pump, so I put my rent in there, and that was bad.
Dude, the Solana, that's the only L I've taken this bull run is on Soul Media. I I took some profit on Soul Card, but like those are even plays that I wasn't really convicted on.
Mm-hmm.
I was just more like, oh, like these are micro cap coins.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a couple trader influencers like pumping it, but those are all kind of like pump and dumps. I saw like I don't really like mess with those too much. Even those like tiny new meme coins that pop all the time. It's like those are a lot more higher risk. I rather just go heavy on things that I'm super convicted in that will go do like the numbers. Because like the thing is like yeah, you can catch 50x or whatever on these plays. Catch a good play, but then you're gonna chase the next one, and then you can get clapped in the next one, the next two, and then you
Mm-hmm.
kind of start losing that. So I'd rather just like bet on something that I know is almost a sure thing, right? Obviously, nothing is a sure thing, but this to me is like it's just obvious to me, bro, at this point.
Pretty fucking sure
You
thing.
know,
Yeah.
it's so yeah, I mean, going back to like Brett and Base, um, I think like with the network, we're so early, there are 3 million users. I think at the heights of this bull run, we could see worst case scenario when it goes to 50 million users on base. Best case, I think we go over 100 mil, 150 mil,
Damn.
right? Which is possible. I mean, dude, Coinbase already has 100 million users right now.
Oh wow.
Uh, and during bull run, like peak euphoria and stuff like that, it's just gonna go just stupid. So like, let's say right, worst case, the chain blows up to 50 million users, right? On average, right? Every person, let's say every user on there just invests $100, which like some people are gonna ape in thousands, some people are gonna ape in a lot of money,
I
right?
see.
But let's just say just be lowball, right? $100 at base, every person, 50 million users. That's $5 billion coming into this network. And how much of that money do you think will rotate into the biggest meme coin on that network? Maybe 10%, right? That's usually kind of the number you see, right? Which is $500 million that could flow into Reds.
Wow.
You know what that does to that coin? It's gonna go crazy. So usually like I had mentioned, like BlackRock is back in Coinbase. It's gonna be one of the top places as well for RWAs, tokenized assets. They're already trying to launch an ETF for that. So like real estate, like stocks, stuff like that, all tokenized now on like blockchain. Um, it's this chain is fast, like a Solana basically. And then so usually the top meme coins of every chain outperforms that chain itself. Like just this year, Solana has been doing really, really good, right? But
Hmm.
WIF has done even better, like a lot better. And WIF is the top meme coin on Solana. So like betting on these top meme coins on the chains is almost like a leverage bet on that chain. So I'm betting that my bet on Brett is my bet on my leverage bet on Base and Coinbase. And I think they're way more than capable. And this is something that they didn't just build like the last 3 months, like, oh, let's just do this. They have a whole plan. Like they have an article online that they dropped like I think like 10 years ago, like 2015 is like the secret master plan of Coinbase. So they've been building this stuff out and been in the works for like 5, 10 years already. So it's like they got the backing, they got the credibility, they got everything, user base. That's why I like, yeah, that's why I'm bullish on Brett, bet. And I think it could do here, let's go. Let's peep this. I think you guys are really gonna like this. You guys because this to me, I'm just like drooling when I see this stuff. Um, so let's just compare it to SHIB, right? Because I think once Brett breaks a bill, I think this can go to 5, 10 bill easy. Um, that's just my opinion. Just because it's just a historical token on one of the most biggest emerging chains ever. So like, let's just compare the Brett market cap to SHIB, right? Because here's my theory, right? I think that Pepe is going to be like the Doge of this cycle. So
Hmm.
Dogecoin, right, was like the main leader, and then she was like the second one behind it. So I think Pepe will be the Doge basically, and then Brett could be like the sheep. So like let's even just compare this, right? So if Brett goes to even the current market cap of sheep, right, which the current market cap right now is 16.3 billion,
Damn.
it will do a 25x from here, right? So like let's say you put $1,000 in, right? You put $1,000, that can turn to 24,000, right? If it goes to Shiba Inu's current market cap, right? If it goes to the Shiba Inu's all-time high market cap, which I don't know if it'll do that. It could. Who knows, right? Bull market can really just do things that you couldn't even imagine. Do a
Hmm.
65x from here, right? With just $1,000. Imagine that. Would you risk 1,000 for to make 24 or $64,000? Uh, so yeah, I'm personally like dumping a few bands into this. So like my bet is, I want to see this hit, crack 6 figures. No, I might put this it goes to past that, like I think this will go to 20, 30x. So I think this will be like a six-figure trade, in my
God
opinion.
damn.
So I'm willing to risk, if it goes to this, who knows what happens? It could become a quarter mil trade. So like I'm willing to bet on Brett and base. So like that's kind of like my whole thought process behind it, and it's gonna do these numbers, I think, regardless if we're in there with it or not. So, why not hop on that train and rocket ship before it takes off? And we're about to see the halving in like 9 days. Uh, so I
All
think
right.
now is the best time to really just position yourself in before things go crazy. So,
Mhm.
and we have China ETFs this month, I think next week or in 2 weeks. So basically all of the same way that the Bitcoin ETFs in the US were approved, and then we saw crazy just amount of money flow into every single day. Still seeing money flowing, a lot of inflow. China is not even really in the market right now, like in the game. So their ETFs is going to be approved within the next week or two.
Wow.
Not all China money is going to be coming in as well, right after the halving. So if you're not, I don't think you're bullish enough, honestly.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro, that's why I didn't even know that like China wasn't even in it yet. I thought once the ETFs in America got passed, the whole marketplace opened up. But like, if
No,
China's
bro.
ETFs or when it does pass, that's a whole new marketplace of money, and then we're just gonna start seeing a domino effect over on that side of the world. No, 100K easy for Bitcoin. Maybe even that I seen people say like that 120, 150K mark for Bitcoin. I'm really starting. At first, I was like, nah, that's too high. Like now, I'm really starting to, because bro, when ETFs in America got passed, we saw Bitcoin run up 20, 30 bands. So like what
Hmm.
happens when China money gets poured in, then European, then
Hmm.
Saudi money.
And
Like,
then the supply crunch, bro, like the halving's gonna split the supply in half.
yo,
So the buying pressure we have now, like I don't think we're gonna see. I don't know, bro. Like this could
wow.
be just an absolutely insane. Like we could be lowballing it for all we know. I
Mm,
think definitely 100K for sure, 150K. I think is definitely possible. So we'll see. Those are my targets, like 100K. Once Bitcoin hits 100K, I'll probably take like 10% profits on like some of my positions.
mhm.
And then once we maybe every 10,000 it goes up, I'll take like 5% or something, off the top, and just kind of do that. And not really just pull out all at once, unless like I just see like a number that I'm sorry, this is like life
Yeah,
changing. I'm happy, more than happy. But yeah, I think Brett, huge play. Uh, what else? I think
facts.
another really solid play for people who miss Brett. I think Redo can be a pretty solid play. Resistance dog. So this is the number one meme coin on the Telegram chain. So Telegram, most people don't even know. 99% of people don't even know. Telegram has its own chain. So it's called Ton is the token. So resistance dog redo is the meme coin. It actually was pumping pretty hard recently, but it's still under it's at a 90 mil market cap. What I'm kind of waiting for is like a 20-30% dip to then kind of get myself into this one. So I want to see this come back. Excuse me. Whoops. Hold up. It's kind of like,
Damn,
but I want to see
all that
this
damn
go.
back testing late at night, lagging your computer, bro.
No cap, bro.
Autumn
Um,
back testing.
yeah, I want to see this come down to like 60, like anywhere from like 60 cents, like 60, like 70, this range.
I fuck
So
with it.
like, because usually 20-30% dips is like solid. Like, um, if you go back test that, you'll notice. I'm on deck screen, so I'm not used to like. I gotta go find my tools real quick to get where this shit's at. Where's the little rectangle at? Right here,
Which one?
rectangle.
Yeah, and
Oh, all right.
drawings. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So basically, this little area, is solid. You see this thing pull back in there. I would pick up a bag, so then market cap will probably drop back to like I think like 60 mil maybe or something like that. But I think this one can definitely go to like 500 mil, if maybe billion, depends on on how much hype enters this market or this chain. Again, this is something that you're basically really early. You're forefronting it before it becomes obvious to everyone else, and everyone else is gonna want to get in. So that's usually when you want to be buying. So this is a pretty solid play. I'm pretty convicted on this one. I think it's gonna be very well. Again, this is the number one meme on this chain, and it's a new emerging chain. And another thing too, Telegram has over almost a billion users on Telegram.
Wow.
Just kind of think about that. And then if you want to bet on ETH, I think a really solid ETH meme that I think could do very well. It's only at 90 mil. Is Bobo. This is again just another like bet on the Pepe verse, right? This one actually, this is a meme that like a lot of people use every day basically, right? In the crypto world. So like I think this is a solid one. Um I like this one a lot. If you want to just have a good ETH meme play, if you miss like Pepe, I think this could be the next one. I can go to like 500 mil on ETH if you want that exposure. This is the area I'm looking at around. I don't know. It's just like weird.
Oh, 10th million of a decimal to the 10th
Yeah, oh
power.
10 to the fifth. This is zero, five zeros, 5 to 6 zeros.
God
Basically, this
damn.
area, right, towards the bottom of this range. If we could get back and feel like more of this imbalance and come into this last push down, even like this area when it broke out, like just this kind of like Quasimodo, I think people call it. This would be a pretty solid entry for Bobo. Dude, just look at the bear, bro. He's class. And then the last one I would say for Soul, one that like I think is a sleeper that could do very well is Ponke. Like if you miss Whiff, you miss Bonk. I think Ponke can be a pretty solid one. It's just funny if it's a culture, that people actually like it. It's like the thing with Bonk, I feel like it's not like I think it's just really just backed by like big money, and I think it's just popped up and like that's why it's just up there, but it doesn't really have like cultural like relevance and impact that I think something like Pancake does. So they're just kind of killing it on social media, and it's at 30 mil. So if you want a solid like soul play, I think this can definitely go to 100 mil and higher. So yeah, I mean those are my kind of bigger convictions. Meme coin
Bro, you
on
know what's
those chains.
crazy? You know what's crazy with Ponke? I remember when I was going through like the whole Druko, like searching the whole when Mew searching, that I found Ponke on Twitter. And I was looking at it, I was like, it looks like a decent project. And bro, this was back when I only had 5,000 followers.
No way.
Yeah, and I was just like, so I follow it on my DGen Twitter. And I was like, I'll keep up with this. Like, man. And then you text me like yesterday about it, and I looked, and it's just like at what, like 50,000 followers, and I was just like, fuck, I missed it.
Yeah, dude. I was probably like around a couple mil when you saw it too, market cap.
Yeah, bro, like it was so new, like literally. But I was like, like it's just a fucking monkey spelled wrong. That's all you need. That's all you fucking need sometimes. Misspelling and a monkey. Some kind
This I think will do razzle dazzle. I think it'll sweep this liquidity, come
of
back
right.
down to this push down right there, and then I think anywhere within here, like 04 to 05 is solid. And then last one I would say just because elections are in like they're in like November. I don't really keep up with politics like
Yeah,
that.
no, they in November. They in November.
Um, with the elections, do you want to get into these early? Right, these are just different. Yeah, just giving you guys a couple more plays. But like the Trimp, right? Like I think these are like Trimp, Bowden, right? These are just hilariously just dumb, but like these are doing crazy numbers as well. But near the election, these are probably going to do even better and just gain a lot more traction. So I think Trump, uh, dude, Donald Trump's dog was pumping like today, yesterday. So like Trump,
Shit.
Biden, Donald Trump's dog, like I think those would be ones that you could put some money in. It'll do very like it'll just on. Even as we get closer to the election. So yeah. That's kind of it. I mean, for as like meme coins, I just like meme coins because those are the ones that you can do the best. honestly performed the best. Other than that, I mean, my other bags, I have Soul, but I wouldn't really buy Soul. I think it's that train's already like that ship already sailed. Jupe,
Mm-hmm.
I think it still be a solid play. I think Jupe can go to like easily $5 or maybe $10 as well. I have Jupe, and then I'm also convicted in RWAs, so I like Proppy. Proppy is basically like is real estate for like blockchain, right? So like they already have I think $3 billion worth of transactions on there, and it's backed by Coinbase. It's backed by Brian Armstrong, the founder of Coinbase. So that's actually been pumping. So I would wait for a pullback on this one, but we did call this one out in the Discord around $2. So it's already done, and things ripping today. It's already done about like 60%, 50% right now ish. So I think this one can go to like $20 for sure. I think we
Okay.
could see nice just because of how much money like is in real estate and RWAs. I think this can do almost like a 10x probably from I mean from $2 from where it's at right now. I saw wait for like if we get a pullback. The thing is like it's breaking out right now. So like depends how this closes. If this closes like pretty bullish, we could go into price discovery and who knows like how high might go until we see that pullback. Like something like that just goes fucking up like $2 half. But this one I would keep in your radar is Proppy. Proppy's really dope. And then Aerodrome is like the Uniswap, like the Jupe of base. So
God
this is going
damn.
to be like the liquidity provider, the swap. So Aerodrome, we called this out as well. We gave a pretty nasty entry on this one. I think it was over here, end of March. We, this last pump up, pretty sure if we go back to this real quick. But yeah, I think Aerodrome has higher our upside potential though, I think, because it has a smaller market cap, and I think this could do like a 20x. Because I think this will go to multi-billion market cap as well. So like Aerodrome for sure. I would do like if you guys were to buy anything in base, Brett, Aerodrome, Proppy, like the top three, I would say. I would probably do Brett and I don't know, it's hard to say with Proppy because RWAs is like a new narrative. So it's like
Mm.
no one knows kind of how to uh distinguish like the value of that. Like that could kill it even way more than the AI tokens and gaming tokens, just because of how much money is in real world assets, So like now that thing can go stupid too, like really more than we think, right? So
High
that's
key.
like my biggest bags I would say right now is like my biggest conviction plays at the moment.
Mikey, you gotta play RWAs, real world assets, like Bitcoin. Like if the utilization is there, if you see the evolution of everything moving onto this kind of space, right? Because at the like crypto is not just money. Like we have to understand it's technology, right? The blockchain is technology. NFTs is technology, It's not just pictures, it's not just money. So like if you could understand and see through the narrative, like yes, memes will make you money. Yes, like bull runs will make you money, but if you can see where everything is headed, how literally Bitcoin's now becoming an everyday household name, and then will become an everyday household currency, and then crypto become an everyday household technology. Like, yeah, you can read between the lines. Feel me? So that's how honestly like how I'm playing the RWAs. It's like low and slow, you know. Buy low, hold slow, hold it slow.
Vaughn said, what do I think of Soul Notes? Again, it's one of those micro cap, degen soul plays. One thing I noticed about those that I thought was a red flag was all their Twitter pages were created within the last month or two.
Mm.
So it's something that kind of just I think they're just riding the hype of like Solana and just what can we do that's like, like let's do the email, let's do the notes, are they actually gonna deliver? Who are the teams? Like, I think Soul Card could actually be like so legit. A lot of the other ones I don't even know, bro. To be real, I think Soul Notes could be good, like a good quick like a quick bag, but I don't know if I would hold that. Like I would just do a quick flip and like, you know, definitely take out your investment once you're up and then just let it ride.
Mhm.
But I don't know, man. Like those those are just like, yeah, like you could make a quick bag. Just don't get caught holding the bag. Because I mean, all of those retrace freaking crazy, bro.
Hard.
On the on whenever Bitcoin pulls back, those all and that's a bad like thing too. Like if a coin doesn't kind of like if a coin pulls back but it's not like consolidating, it just goes straight back down to like where it opened basically. Like that's kind of a red flag. It's just like a pump and dump. Like if it actually is kind of like retracing and like holding support, right? Consolidating and like showing strength that people are actually holding it. And like that's good. Like you see that with Brett. You see that a lot of these good tokens. You can see like the structure that these other ones literally look just like pumping ups. Bah, bah.
Literally.
So I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, they if Solana and like the bull market continues higher again, maybe those come back to life. But
Mhm. I think they
I'm
will.
personally just staying away, bro. Like I already got my bags packed at this point. Like if I have extra money that I want to just fuck around with, then I might just play it. But yeah.
Hey, man.
I mean, you guys, at the end of the day, you're responsible for your decisions that you make. If you think it's a good play, do it, go for it. I don't want me to stop you from, playing those, right? That's just kind of what my thought, I think. But, um,
Sauce. Sauce.
yeah. Cool.
Yo, Broski Vaughn actually had a couple other questions too. He did
Yeah,
ask, do y'all use VPN to use MEXC? Apparently you
yeah,
can't, so you just use Bird Eye.
yeah. Mexi, is not available in the US. So use a VPN. You can use Proton has a VPN. It's free. Uh, you just kind of
Okay.
have to like click on the location to get one out of the country. Proton has one. You can find a bunch of free ones. Turn it on before you make the account with Mexi, and then you'll be fine. Mexi is kind of funny because they don't. After you make the account, they don't really care, bro. Like sometimes my VPN won't be on, and they'll say, "Oh, it's restricted in this country," but they still let me do whatever. This is still
Uh,
works. So, that's kind of yeah. I believe it's that one.
this one.
Clicking this link.
No,
Hopefully,
right.
all it
You guys
doesn't
are
get
taking those C
drained.
phrases. It's like,
Um,
imagine.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
this one. You get it on your phone or computer. I'm pretty sure Proton has the email too, right?
Bro, they do, and I use it for everything money because like it's just so secure. I think I remember Curtis Cobain, shout out to the GOAT, put me on or not me, he like did it on a call. I'm pretty sure that, like it's just secure in the sense that it utilizes blockchain technology. Could be wrong. It was a few years ago. But yeah, I've been using Proton for like years now. So all Proton, everything.
Proton
Everything,
gang.
baby. And we had one more. John
Yeah,
G said there's a conspiracy theory that Ethereum and BNB backed spammers are causing the Solana congestion.
I don't know.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
The TikTok,
Yeah, yeah, the conspiracy music. Yeah.
bro. I don't know if that's true, bro. Because like
Why?
I've been in the Solana like space for a fat minute, dude, like years now at this point. But dude, it just has a history of going down, especially when users increase like the rate that dude with Soul meme coin mania going was going wild. I
Mhm.
Solana just it happens, bro. It happens a lot. It's happened several times in the past. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's I don't think that's true, honestly, because it just happens. Like, I don't know. That's kind of the biggest question mark on Soul is like, is the chain gonna be like strong enough to hold that many users?
Mhm.
Because they have done it multiple times, bro. It's not the first time at all. It's gone down hella times, like does this shit all the time. So
I will say that I remember in the beginning of this bull run, that was a big question being posted like a lot on Twitter and then like on Decrypt, which is like a mainstream retail kind of media platform, like for articles of crypto. And so the actual developers of Solana went on Twitter and started asking everybody like, "Hey, we can try to upgrade like Solana's network, but we're gonna have to shut it down for a few days. Would you guys want that, or do you just want to deal with the congestion and we'll start like slowly start tinkering at it, slowly and surely? And so everybody on Twitter, like, they had replies and everybody more so voted like, don't shut it down for a day or two. Like, we can lose on gains. So just work on it slowly and surely, and we'll deal with the congestion. But in the wise words of Andrew Schultz, the reality is so boring compared to the conspiracy theories. So I'm Team Vaughn on this one. They're fucking spamming it.
Hey man, shit, that'd be crazy if they did.
Yeah.
That makes me more bullish on Solana.
No, swear. Number two, baby. We coming for that number two spot. Creating a cult on this bitch.
Dude, we've been calling these higher lows like crazy on Bitcoin.
Bro, what do you think of this? Hold on. Because I literally sent out a signal and one seven fix
I
chat.
like this area.
Yeah, buddy. But I have
It
actually I have a limit set on there. So
grab
let's
that. Look,
leverage.
I think it liquidated a lot of these buyers down here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Boom, that trend line. So I mean, if this thing holds, I'm right now. I'm still like, I think we could maybe come back down to like 60K, if not go 59K.
All right, relax,
You're
my
there.
guy. Relax.
Um, because I mean, this also swept liquidity right here. This could be like an area we react from. So until we break this high, then I think. But I mean, there's still 9 days left. So I mean, Bitcoin can maybe do one more shakeout, and then we, do a little accumulation in here and go higher. Or if we break this and then we see a run up, going into halving. So I think those are the two scenarios right now that I'm looking at for Bitcoin. So if this does happen, if we do go lower, expect altcoins to just bleed. Um, but if we do just consolidate, if we're just consolidating, then I think we'll see meme coins start running again, because right, if Bitcoin's not doing anything, people just get bored and then start pumping meme coins.
Okay, yeah.
Or we just run up, like we continue running up going into halving, which I would love so
Hmm.
much. But right now, just kind of patience. We're in a pretty interesting area, so I would like to see that though. The area you called out,
Hmm.
that's
I already have a pending limit set, so I'm really hoping we don't go any lower because I over leveraged a little bit on this leverage. I ain't gonna lie,
yeah, 100x, go full margin, bro. Like,
bro. I did. I literally like. No, you don't understand how much I'm low key over leveraging on this shit. Fuck
dude, I
Brett.
hope
If
it
this
goes
shit
well, bro.
hits, I'm
Honestly,
up.
like, I really hope that hits. No cap, bro. I'm
What?
rooting for you.
Oh, I appreciate you. Don't worry, I'll send you $1 too.
Yeah, send me a little dollar, bro.
Yeah, I'll send you some Brett. How about that? I'll
Yeah,
convert
send
the
me some
dollar
bread.
into
I'm
Brett,
so
and then I'll
happy,
send you
bro.
that.
But other than that, yo, you guys have any questions though? You guys feeling good? You excited? You hyped about this as much as me and C
No,
just
no,
pretty
Kev.
stoked.
I'm feeling more broken than ever. Not only do I gotta buy more Bitcoin, I gotta buy more Brett. I gotta buy more fucking radio. I got property. I got nigga. If
We
only
lit.
I've seen shit on Twitter where it's like, oh, person wakes up to the bank accidentally depositing a mill and they leave it in there to return to the bank. And I'm like, Lord, I see what you do for others. Because I honestly I thought about this. I know for a fact if my bank accidentally deposit me a mill, the first thing
That
I'm doing is
buy,
buying Bitcoin or like USDC. Like
buy a
they're
whole
never
Bitcoin.
seeing that shit again. They'll never see me again.
Buy a
I'm
whole Bitcoin.
Bro, I'm buying it all in Bitcoin. I'm
How much money you said, a million?
a mill. Like I've seen like a
Oh,
mill,
a
3 mil.
mil? I'm
Like
dumping 100K in the Bitcoin.
nah, don't swear. Like
No, I'll
instantly,
dump like
no
20 bands,
hezzy.
50 bands, I think, because that would go to like 50 mil, bro. Like that should
Oh,
be.
bro, you better hope the liquidity is there to
I
cash
know
out.
someone that dumped 15K into Brett
Mhm.
really early, and they're up 6 mil right now. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
what
Not no
did
one I know personally, but like someone I saw
oh, okay, I was about
out
to
there.
ask, did you
That was
did,
great.
did you like did they partial? Like I hope they at least took like a mill or two
Now
out.
this guy said he's not selling until it hits 50 mil. He said he's gonna go like, yeah.
All right, well, if we ever see Brett like run up and then take like one massive candle dent, we know it was him. Homie took
Yeah.
his profits. At that point, I'm clapping. I'm saying congrats. Like
That's a crazy trade,
that's
dude.
stupid. Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like I'm trying to do at least like a 6 figure trade or something like that. Like I'm today, I'm so happy. Because
Yeah.
like my other bags will do pretty good, but I want like one that just does stupid like
Super.
that.
Yeah, you want that nice little oneer, you know? There's always that one
Bro,
that holds a special place in your heart. You know what you should do? You know what?
nice.
Yo, let's Money Heist chat. Let's make this a
Wait.
bet with Kevo. If he can dead ass, like let's just say Brett, honest to God, it goes way higher than we anticipate, right? Honest to God, Kev, if you can put out a mill from Brett, you have to get Brett tattooed on your body
Oh my
like
God.
Belmar did with
If Brett
Pancake
makes me a
Pop.
million, yeah, I'll do it
Yeah,
100%.
you got to. Like back of the ear, on your finger, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know, on your next to your huevitos, don't matter. I don't care. But
I'll
you
do a
gotta
little
get it.
face tat, like little Brett right here.
Yeah, bro, that shit would be crazy. Like, what up, brother? Special
Nah,
players,
bro, I
special
would
games.
literally get that shit tied on me. Okay, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, no hezzy.
I would. Yeah,
No
bro.
hesitate.
You gotta get it on your face right here. Bah. It's just a little Brett
Dude,
happy.
I'm gonna ask if I
Make
make money off Brett, I'm taking Kevo to the Michelin Star Joint in Chicago. God, let's go. Yeah,
Ooh,
you better buy me some steak.
no
Give me steak
rice.
dinner.
That Wagyu steak, baby. That $65 steak.
Easy.
Just for you to be like, I don't like this shit. It's like, nah.
Yeah, man. Well, yo, yeah, I guess have any questions? Anything you guys want us to look at before we hop off? It is 11 p.m. I know it's 12 p.m. in some of you guys
Hold a
time
bag.
zone.
Vonnie Broski
I
got some
do got a
questions.
what?
I got oh, I can unmute. Oh shit. All right,
What's
all
Oh
right.
good,
yeah,
dude?
bro. Let's get it.
What's good?
Okay, my bad. So okay, this might be like a dumbass question. This is like noobish as hell because I've stepped out of crypto and
All good, bro.
It's the
probably
honesty
stepped
for me.
in. Okay, so like the most fast, like what's like the most like efficient steps to like because you know how like exchanges and like swap fees and like you like let's say you buy it on Coinbase and then you send it to Radium and then you got to swap it. Everyone's taking out fees. Like, what's the most efficient way like uh to do that without like fucking getting all that fee swing out. Because like I have my Phantom wallet already. I just made that shit like 5 minutes.
Nice.
So
Yeah, you
like
get like no fees on Phantom. Like Solana chain is like literally like
That's
very low fees.
that's the gimmick.
Like
If you can get your
minuscule.
transaction through, that's the gimmick.
Yeah, right
No
now it's
fees.
low.
You're gonna be fucking waiting.
But,
okay,
on ETH is more of an expensive chain. They're supposed to kind of fix it. So that
I'm
one's a little more expensive. What are you trying to buy though? Like,
so what I'm gonna do, what I'm planning to do after this call is I'm gonna buy like 5K worth of fucking USDC and then just be like, well, it says you can buy it on here through
Mhm.
like something called Moon
wait, what are
Pay,
Okay.
you buying?
Okay.
like 5K worth of fucking USDC.
Where are you
Oh, just USDC,
what exchange are you putting on? Like on Phantom or what wallet?
USDC or a fucking Phantom.
Coinbase? Oh, Phantom.
Phantom.
Like it says
So
you can buy it on there.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're doing.
So here's the thing. You need to have a game plan of where you're putting your money, right? So okay, cool. You're putting it on Phantom, which is Solana network. But now you're more so limited to moving it between a Solana exchange, right? So like Solana, you can put into Solmail, Sol Car, all those kind of stuff. If you want to buy Brett, then you run into that kind of problem because it's on a different network, not Phantom, but on or not on Solana, but on Ethereum, right? So you should kind of have a a game plan of okay, what coins you want to buy and what more importantly, what networks are they on? Because you're gonna pay more in fees swapping from one network onto another, like Solana to Ethereum, or even like trying to play around that because you can't go directly. Rather than like if you buy straight up Ethereum and then convert that straight to Brett, since it's the same network, and that's like very minimal fees at all. Feel
Okay.
me?
Yeah, yeah, because I had a game plan of well now that Kevo just dropped Brett into my port like to look at.
You're
Let's
Uh,
welcome.
go.
You're welcome.
Pump my bags. I'm playing.
Okay. Pump, pump, pump.
since it's a I
Bro,
go since it's a meme coin, I'm a little skittish about it. I'll throw a little some at it,
oh,
but
it's the number one
yeah,
meme coin, I bet.
you said
I'm
so, like
pleased.
basically what Caesar's saying, like just fucking buy straight up for like buying shit on ETH, you just buy like straight ETH on like whatever app.
Coinbase. If you're gonna buy Brett, buy ETH on Coinbase and then make a Coinbase wallet so that you can only buy Brett on the Coinbase wallet. So
I
then all you would have to do is send your ETH to your Coinbase wallet and use the base chain though.
yes.
Then
Now
that
I
made
do
it
have a thing
work.
about that.
Huh?
Low key. I do have a thing about that because Coinbase, when you deposit cash or you buy crypto with cash, there's a holding fee. So you can buy crypto on Coinbase, but you can only trade it within Coinbase. So because Coinbase Wallet and Coinbase are two different apps, because I'm literally going through that. I bought Ethereum just to put into Brett. Half got cleared, and now I'm still waiting like another 3 to 5
Oh,
business
really?
days.
You have a
Yeah.
limit?
Yeah. Well, not even a limit. It's just like once you buy, there's a holding place. Cause like
Really?
so it's not like crypto.com where they'll charge, like, let's say if I want to buy like Bond 5K worth of USDC, what crypto.com will do is they'll charge my card immediately. What
I've
Coinbase
never
will
run
do,
into that.
well, listen, some average demokes like us, Kebo, we run into a little bit of all
I
right.
don't know. Maybe
But
that's weird.
so
Okay,
yeah,
so
I would just be
MetaMask.
careful. Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry,
Nah,
sorry.
MetaMask is ass, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured
Don't
I'll
use that.
ask, like, is MetaMask terrible now?
Yeah, bro, it's
It
booty.
was the shit.
Yeah, it was.
Never the shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Nah, I mean, I never
I
used
always
high
hated
key.
it.
I only bought Solana NFTs last go run. Never Ethereum.
I've always had a bad experience with ETH, bro, and like MetaMask and stuff.
That boy ate $200 gas fees. That's why.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Not it, bro.
Well, shit, man.
Hey,
I appreciate y'all just answering my noob question. I'm sorry, y'all be.
no, bro, that's a great question, bro. I'm sure a lot of
Fire,
other people had the same question.
fire question.
But we got, where are you, Bon? Where are you at right now?
I'm in an undisclosed location, sir.
Word up.
Area 51.
Word up.
I'm, I'm in the field where the fucking killers be.
Mm.
That's just,
No, stop.
dude
Nah,
is,
that
dude
boy.
somewhere in the suburbs, right?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
I'm somewhere in the Midwest near Lake Michigan. Let's just say that.
Oh, I bet. Oh, hey,
Oh.
not this weekend, but next weekend, you should pop out, bro.
What's happening next weekend?
It's our boys' B Day, and also it's next week. Next weekend, not this weekend, is also having weekend. So on 420. So we're gonna go out,
Oh.
like celebrate his B Day, stuff like that, and all that stuff.
Perfect. I'm gonna be in
Whose
Miami.
birthday?
Huh?
Birthday.
Who's?
Yeah.
You know, what's his name on here? He's actually one of the professors on Money Heist. Royal Eric Conejo. He was on the squad. You probably met him.
Yeah, I might know. If I see a face, I'm gonna know him.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think a lot of people like that you know are gonna like Mondo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just send me the addy. Just let me know. I got you.
for sure.
If
Yeah,
it's
man.
if it's on the 20, we gonna be.
Ooh, higher than Bitcoin price.
Hey,
Yeah,
how did this
I am
ET,
definitely
bro?
done. I'm actually gonna go hit a bong after this.
Oh
Shit.
man, hit that shit for me, bro.
I will. Absolutely. Anything else? Anyone else want to hit? I'll do it for you. Let me know.
Nah, but that's all I got for tonight, bro. I don't know if you want any share anything this evening.
Man, honestly, the only thing I really had locked in for like a solid trade idea to pay rent for tomorrow, to put, to feed my cat some dog food, to give my daughter some fresh Pampers, was that Bitcoin trade on the 4 hour. So no, I'm joking.
You got a daughter, bro?
I don't have a daughter, thank God. Not saying like,
I was like,
no, fun fact. I
knew about that.
they may have told people, I don't know. Don't yell I hope they don't yell at me. My roommates are having like
Whoa, which
they,
one?
the both.
They're both? Wait,
Surprise.
no way. That's
Yeah.
crazy. How
One's agenda reveals this Saturday for one of them.
Yo, what?
For the oldest one, yeah.
That's crazy. They
Yeah.
planned that for sure.
Bro, you know what's crazy? So the younger one, who's like our age, his yeah, he was the first one, and then like a month after, his older brother was like, "Oh yeah, me too." And then they both started asking me like, "Yo, so when are you?" And I'm like,
Are
"No,
you next?
no,
No.
dead ass." I'm like,
You're gonna
"No."
be next Money Heist call. Like,
Bro,
yo, bro.
I literally told him like, all right, something's in the house, and I'm gonna move out if this shit keep going on. So
He's
I
like,
know.
damn, big girl better pop soon, bro. Like, I got kid
Right.
on the
No, I swear.
That's wild, man. Congrats. Congratulations. Man.
Yeah, no, so they're super excited. Baby shower this weekend. So really just, I mean, looking at crypto, I did see this thing, some crypto goof. He was like, "Oh, crypto is gonna be down for the next two
Problem,
months."
Dominic. Appreciate you for hopping on, dog.
Yeah, the goat. Yeah, no, real quick, looking at So yeah. Oh, so fun fact. This is exactly where my barber told me to buy more crypto at the fucking top. So new
That's
strategy unlocked. Um, so yeah, I am looking within this 4 hour just overall demand zone. I do think we can hit that and really just take it up from there. I don't really see it going any lower.
oh,
Ethereum too, actually, funny enough, I have been eyeing this range that we're currently trading in. I don't know if I'm as confident if we come back into here to hold just because we do have relative equal lows. Granted, low, higher low, break to the upside, swept all this liquidity. Um, yeah, daily rate, I guess. Swept previous day, ran to the upside, broke internal structure. So I am more, I do believe like Bitcoin obviously controls the rest of the crypto market. Ethereum low key controls the alts. So like if we see Bitcoin run, we should see Ethereum run. If we see Ethereum, it's just a domino effect until all the other coins. So very, very confident within the Bitcoin, Ethereum. I would like to see hold as well. So yeah, no, it kind of correlates really strongly too with the happening like 9 days. So who knows? Maybe price will come down. We mitigate, do a little choppy flippy, and then happening, we get that one more, retail retracement. People like, oh, fuck it. And then gone, 100K incoming. So there's that. Also, we dabble a little bit of stocks. So Coinbase, the actual stock itself, we're not in a terrible area. Granted, all-time high. So fun fact, I remember when it got IPO'd, initial public release, so IPR, initial public offering, IPO, yes. This
boing.
was here. I bought 2 shares. So I spent like 800 plus right here. I
Damn.
sold right here because I was a fucking noob. I had no idea what I was doing. This is back when like I literally would go on Twitter and just Google stocks. So I don't yell
Dude,
at
now
me.
you gotta make it all back with
No, it's what and something. I'm coming for all the fucking bread. I want my interest with it. So currently looking at where we are within Coinbase, we literally are just playing like this low to relative high range. We did come into, we're playing around that 618 area. Um, Realistically, what I see is we just swept internal liquidity, and now we're starting to get a solid push to the upside. So actually, with crypto happening, here's the thing. A lot of people, not just us, but like a lot of retailers, they're starting to become more aware of crypto, right? The ETFs got approved. For those of you who don't know the quick story, I told my dad for years to buy Bitcoin. After the ETFs got approved, he called me the next day, hey, is it too late to buy crypto? So a lot of old heads are getting into crypto. Not only buying it on Fidelity, not buying it on Thinkorswim, but they're also buying it through the retail, easy to use app like Coinbase. So with the happening with Bitcoin looking to create a next higher low for the next bull run leg up, and then this relative 4 hour demand zone after sweeping daily liquidity, internal structure liquidity. I'm kind of seeing a lot more correlations with everything, kind of like coming together. So I really am liking Coinbase just to buy where they want to do options or shares around the 245, 230 range. That wouldn't be bad at all. Granted, it's more of a long term kind of play, but like at the end of the day, yes, we want $1 million today, but if it's a guaranteed $1 million by the time we 30, 40, 50, nigga, I'm gonna still be happy with that. So I definitely picked up more shares at Apple today as well. I was playing those of you who've been following along real quick with the options. I was playing this buy within the weekly order block. However, the order flow to the downside right now is looking a lot more strong and probable. So I'm just been picking up shares along the way at these discounted prices. So stoinks for the win. But yeah, that's pretty much
bones.
stoinks for the win. Someone's got to pimp it. Sell Boeing IPO LMAO. Thanks, Vaughn. No, I could have trusted you. Appreciate the sauce, family. GBP, GPY. I assume JPY. Let's do it. GB, fuck. GBP, JPY. Let's get it. All right. Apparently, I have it marked up. I don't trade it though. So, bloop. All right. We already came into this daily. So, like, low key, we could sweep this daily. So, like, here's the thing. Here's the daily candle, which we know we could come into and respect. We already did that with this down candle. So the question should be, if we already mitigated this candle, if we already mitigated this daily institutional candle or daily order block candle, Is there anything else to mitigate for us to come lower and continue higher? Or with this mitigation, is everything already mitigated? And now with this current downtrend, we're just going to come into liquidate it, right? Take out any lower buyers from there. So I'm actually very curious to see. And what I can tell is, yeah, order flow just looks really strong to the down. And so this was the initial push down to mitigate it, rejected, but now we're just literally stair stepping our way down. So maybe we're building some kind of buy side liquidity to take out, mitigate here. But I don't know. It's just like I would like to see that for London into New York tomorrow. Sweep all this trendline liquidity. So hey, sells for GJ. Over leverage. Say JK, not financial advice. I wouldn't mind like taking GJ from this 4-hour supply zone into like if you want to play the internal range. Feel me? Into that demand zone. Because right now, look at it from this perspective, right? We could look at a lot of different ways, but look at it from this. Here's the range. Here's the daily low. Here's that daily high. Right now, what's price doing? Well, we went from a low, high, higher low, internal higher highs, higher high. Right, broke that. Higher low, higher high. Cool. Break a structure to the downside. And what's price currently doing? Low, internal high, lower low, relative internal high, higher low. So right now we're gaining reasoning for price to either break this range to the upside and then continue back down to take out this, weak ass liquidity, or where it's continued down, maybe mitigate here and buy up. But I think that's less probable in my eyes since we have relative equal highs here rather than relative equal lows. Or we can just literally continue sideways until finally it wakes up and goes, or So I don't know. Honestly, I don't trade JPY pairs for that reason, but I'm more confident in sells than buys. Honestly, yeah. I don't know how far because like we literally been buying since March of 2020. That's fucking crazy. It's like September was the last real pullback. That's crazy. We just been buying. Fuck my analysis. Just buy. Yeah. This comes mitigates here. Yeah. So there's that. Bro, USD CAD. I don't trade this pair either. Oh, buys. So, honestly, here's what we're doing. Weekly. Coming into here. We came into this daily. I think we're gonna use an excuse for tomorrow to retrace. And then just come into here. So this is our supply zone. This is our demand zone. What's the 4-hour doing? Low, high. That's the same candle. 1 hour. Low, high, higher, low. Yeah. Overall, I think we're just for tomorrow at least, or maybe into for London. I think we're gonna look for some kind of retracement mitigation into this relative demand area. So like around the 78886. I can see that. And then, a little wake off to the upside. I think buys are overall really strong. However, USD CAD and I have beef since like I started trading 3 years ago. So maybe we just come into this relative imbalance and then we start break to the upside. I think that's more probable for USD CAD just because how I trade is like I want to get down into like that 886 area and like USD CAD never comes into my area. I always miss it. Always, always, always. So low key, this demand zone right in the or this imbalance right in the middle of the zone, so around the 5618 fib retracement area, will be a lot more probable for USD CAD itself to retrace into, mitigate, and then start playing to the upside. So that's my analysis on that. Just based off experience and just looking at the relative range, like we're literally buying relative low, relative equal highs, higher low, break structures at a higher high, swept liquidity, higher low, higher high, and dollar's looking so strong that yeah, I think buys are a lot more probable. Cool. You know? Okay. All right. Nice. Hey, my guy. All right, cool. Any other questions? So we can get out of here and I can go hit the bong for the rest of y'all. Not for me, for you guys.
That's it, brother.
Hey, that's
Brother
all right,
man.
Amelia. Yo, fuck, have fire call. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for doing all the heavy
Oh,
lifting for an hour.
pleasure.
Ah. But familiar, it is over here, midnight 8:19 over here on the East Coast, Beast Coast. So we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Yo, this call is recorded, so if y'all forgot to take notes like some noobs, or if y'all just want to go backtrack and you look at some of the websites that Kevo used, like I do, look at some of the coins that he was talking about, because he was just so jaw dropped that the potential that he forgot to actually look at the actual coin and where to buy it. Yo, we're gonna drop it on the Money Heist YouTube. So definitely don't be afraid to check it out there. Check out the recordings, any other previous calls along the way. But as always, familia, it is your boys, the Money Heist crew, signing off. See y'all next week. And as always, special players, special games. Happy Wednesday. Cool. Peace.